I've got a really good one for you today. This one is going to be great for your neck. It's going to help your shoulders. It's going to help you feel supple. It's just taking one of my movements a little further. It's taking kayak elbows, forward paddling and back paddling kayak elbows. We're going to take it further today. This one's easy and it's challenging. So I encourage you to be in it and slow it down and just be right at that place. Just look really carefully about what it is that is difficult about this movement because it's simple. Can you get a glimpse of the disconnection? Can you have and create an experience of reconnecting? That's what we're trying to do. We're not just going through some mechanical movements here. We're trying to get the brain to reassociate with the body. Right now, just sort of tune into your suppleness. How do you assess? Are you supple? Think about torso. Does it wiggle around? What do you got right now? Okay, that's where we're starting. We're going to come back to that at the end. So here we go. We're not trying to have the neck do this movement. We're leaving the neck out of it, actually. You could cross your fingers, and we're trying also to not tire out the shoulders. You could just have your hands on your head like that. So I've done some where the fingers and palms close up against the back of the neck. I might even have my index fingers down right onto those, right on like the thoracic spine, top of the thoracic spine, like T1 and 2. Fingers right on those bones that sort of protrude right where the ribs meet the neck. We'll just try like this. We're just going to warm up into it. The neck isn't doing the movement. Pick one armpit, and that armpit lowers down. Lowers down. We're thinking about contraction. We're not trying to stretch the place that's opening. Contract the place that's closing, and relax out of that. Let's go the other way. Gentle on the neck. The hands are holding the head. Lowering down. Armpit lowers down to the side. Now notice, one elbow, as it goes up, the other elbow goes down. It's like a kayak paddle. The kayak paddle doesn't bend. So we're doing kayak elbows. There we go, kayak paddling elbows. Don't tire out your shoulders. Maybe a little bit, bring your feet apart so that your hips aren't doing the movement. The belt buckle stays sort of facing forward. This time, we're just going to twist to bring one shoulder forward that brings the elbow forward as one shoulder goes back that brings the elbow back. And we're just going like that. We're just going to wring out the body. Are you stiff today? Which way is stiffer than the other? We're twisting the torso. There you go, forward and back. And just notice, one elbow's forward, one elbow's back. We can have one elbow up and one elbow's down, the other elbow's up and the other elbow's down, okay? Let's turn that into forward paddling kayak elbows. Pick one elbow, that elbow goes up, that elbow goes forward, that elbow goes down. The ribs are delivering that elbow down. The ribs are delivering that elbow back. The ribs are delivering that elbow up. Really slow it down. Don't make your neck do it. Neck is relaxed. Twisting the torso moves the elbow. Bring the awareness to the other elbow. It's just doing the opposite. Elbows coming down, elbows going back, elbows going up. The ribs are delivering it. The torso's delivering it. Make that a big circle. Use all that you've got. Make that a pleasurable, yawning-like circle. Now, both shoulders. Can both shoulders be doing the movement? Twisting, and make it as big a circle as you can. You're doing it. You're doing great. Okay? Don't strain yourself. Don't go into any discomfort. Could be a very, very small circle. But now, let's go backwards. Back paddling. One elbow's back, one elbow's down, one elbow's forward, one elbow's up. Maybe paying attention to the other elbow. Can your torso smoothly. Look at the smoothness. Where is it unsmooth? Twisting, moving. Are the ribs moving? There you go. Forward and back paddling kayak elbows. But we're going to take it a little further. Now just assess your suppleness, see what you've got now. Thumbs on side ribs. You can find the bottom of your rib cage down low. Okay. And then we know thumbs middle of the rib cage here, okay? Pick one thumb. Can your torso deliver that thumb in a circle? Is it a circle? Okay, smooth, gentle, neck is along for the ride. The neck isn't even having to bend. Moving that thumb in a circle. Stabilize and leave the pelvis movement out of it. Bring your feet a little wider apart. And here we go, the other side. Forward paddling, side ribs. Okay, pause right there. See if you can let go of that you're trying to get that thumb to the next place. Can you be present in real time with right where that thumb is? How slow do you need to go to know where those ribs are in space and make that beautiful circle? Go slow, slow it down. The slower you go, the better lesson it is. More powerful, look deeper. And now both thumbs are making that beautiful forward paddling kayak. Thumbs on the ribs. Okay? See how supple you are now. You're doing it. You're changing this hidden tension that's running in the body. It's stuck in your torso. Your brain has forgotten that you can move these places, and this process allows you to teach your brain out of how it's gotten stuck. You can do it. You can do this. That's the beauty of somatics. You can do it. If these movements create next day soreness, I hope they don't for you, go to my fibromyalgia playlist, Eric Cooper Somatics Fibromyalgia on YouTube. There's some much more gentle movements that you can find there. Let's take it one step. We're going to go 2 steps further, but here's the next step. Thumbs on the low side ribs, the lowest ribs. Find those lowest ribs. Dig in there. Feet are a little bit apart. Can you make forward paddling kayak lowest ribs? Okay. Who would have thought? Who would have thought you could do this today? Which way does it not know how to go? Don't make it grinding and sore. Just make it easy, easy, easy. Gentle, gentle. Go for control. Control supersedes sensing. If you're controlling the movement, you're teaching your nervous system that it doesn't have to always hold you in that automatic tension that it's just really fallen into, like you've fallen into a rut. Can you bring yourself out of the rut? And let's just do a little bit back paddling, low side ribs. Okay, now, what place doesn't know how to open? Okay, can you pay attention to both sides at the same time? That's it. Move those thumbs in a circle. Are they moving in a circle? Your thumbs are helping you know that it's really happening. What place doesn't know how to open? You might need some more specific movement to get those places to open, like the side sitting scoliosis sequence or the side bend. I have a playlist of just movements to help your sides be more free. Check it out. Let's go one last step. Front of the chest and think back of the chest. We're going to move that point at the front of the chest in a circle. Move that in a circle. It's closing, it's pulling down. It's going to the side. Go slow or slow it down with me. Slow. Each quarter of the circle. 4, 3, 2, 1. The next quarter. 4, 3, 2, 1. The next one. 4, 3, 2, 1. The opposite direction. We're almost done. Twisting. Coming down. The torso delivers that point down. The torso delivers that point across. Just make it move. Close your eyes and say, can I tell I'm changing the shape of my torso? Does your brain know that's even possible? When's the last time you did that? Okay, so now finish the cycle that you're on. Assess yourself for suppleness. What do you have? Move it around, wiggle it a little bit. That's how you're meant to be. You're meant to be free. Can you free yourself? Because no one can fix you. Your chiropractor is giving you a quick stretch that's so quick your spinal cord can't respond with the message that usually says, no, I don't want that to stretch. But chiropractors know it, and you probably know it if you go see a chiropractor. The system just goes back to the old habit. Can you practice enough to change the tension habits that your brain likes to run you in? Just like a cat does these yawning contractions whenever it wakes up from a nap. That's the maintenance that's required because the system's just so good at tightening and learning to be tight. Somatics is I believe it is the ideal self-maintenance to free yourself from this hidden tension problem. The brain keeps needing to be reminded because it's practiced your whole life, tightening up in response to stress and injury and all the difficulties of life and all the glory of life is tightened up too. So, can you become the person you were meant to be, that wonderful, loving, good person? We want to not carry around all that residue of the difficulty of life. The cowboy who fell off his horse again and again and again, you know how he walks down the street. He's pretty sore as he gets older. He's hobbling. That's the brain holding that guy in that tension. Can you free yourself from what your brain learned? You're up against how good you are at learning. So practice often. Please contact me if you have any questions. If you have a muscle tension problem that you're having trouble solving, please contact me. I'm Eric Cooper, InspireSomatics.com. Blessings on your journey.